Hello everyone, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Ultimate General Civil War. We've just fought and won, as you can see on here the screen, or on the screen here. We've just fought and won the Battle of Parker's Crossroads, and we are now moving on to the Battle of Stones River, the engagement on the Western Front against General Braxton Bragg and General William Rosecrans. This is part 28 or somewhere, I've kind of lost count, of my Ultimate General Let's Play, playing as the Union. This is also taken from a live stream, so the audio commentary in here is taken from a live stream. I ask that you give it a chance, especially toward the end. It may be in the next part of the Battle of Stones River, where I do have some interesting historical discussion and tidbits that I think a lot of you, even if you're not interested so much in the live play or live stream format, you'll probably be interested in the content in there. With that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and step aside and let us get back into the audio from the live stream. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you at the end. All right, guys. Thanks again. We'll go with that. And we got a second perk for these guys. All right, there you go. So the 2nd Iron Brigade is now super elite, and I should have used that one additional career point for, we'll use it for politics again. The more I can get, the more money I can get out of these victories, the better. We're about to fight the Battle of Stones River. We've got 63 reputation, which gives us a 6 morale boost. Debating whether I want to use that to get a little bit more money, but I'm not quite sure what I'd use the money for. I didn't build a Buckley backup. We also can't afford to, apparently. We don't have enough of his guns. Alright, so we've got 2 slightly understrength brigades. Nonetheless, as we go to Stones River, you'll see here, it's a little bit of a longer battle, but we've got a right flank, left flank, and we've got reserves. So I think our right will be our elite troops, because I believe that's where the battle starts. Our left will be the 2nd Corps, and the reserves will be the 3rd. We'll have some 41, or whoa, goodness, can't do math, 46 brigades. Why does it say 52? 52 brigades. Doesn't make any sense. Unless we get some given to us. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Alright, so kind of thinking the reserves will be our green troops. They'll come in the middle. We've got our left and right flank with our elite troops. We've got the enemy army is estimated to have over 60,000 men. But that'll still give us a 20,000 manpower advantage. Additionally, 60 more guns than the enemy. So I think we're in pretty good shape to withstand this Confederate attack without spending more of our reputation. Yes, Grant unfortunately did die at the Battle of, I want to say it was Shiloh. It was early on, so that kind of sucks. But we do have Sherman. The right-hand man of Grant is still around. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the Battle of Stones River here. December 31st, 1862. Abraham Lincoln has ordered an all-out offensive across the country to take advantage of Union material superiority over the Confederates. At least 2 of your best corps are needed for the strategic attack to center at Tennessee. So, actually, we do have to deploy our reserves. Your forces marched from Nashville to meet General Braxton Bragg's army of the Tennessee. Bragg decided to hold his ground on the banks of the Stones River at Murfreesboro, a town of strong symbolic value for the South. We met with Bragg's army on December 30th and started to deploy on the battlefield in an attempt to find a weakness on his flanks. He is possibly seeking for an opportunity to attack first at dawn of December 31st. Our soldiers are having their breakfast before they are ordered to attack Bragg's position. It's always good when you start a battle off saying, like, our troops are eating breakfast. That generally means, oh shit, we're about to be surprise attacked. We're marching from Nashville on our mission to meet and destroy General Braxton Bragg's army. And I'm going to just skip that. Okay, this is a rather large battlefield. General, while our soldiers are having their breakfast, the rebels decided to attack first. Enemy infantry is advancing toward our right flank. Oh no! Okay. Watch your center, because it might be a decoy action. They're planning to attack us here. Okay. If I'm in defensive positions, why don't you just let me be in defensive positions? Okay, I'm gonna try and get these guys in the best cover possible while still having the enemy kind of in the open where I'm shooting at them. Okay, the 2nd Iron Brigade, the Irish Brigade will actually be on the objective. We'll also have an artillery battery up here on the objective. And put these guys in this house? And we'll put them here. We'll be kind of on the flank. George B. Gamer will be on the objective. And resupply will be over here. Alright, so then that means we're going to need to put some troops in these woods over here to kind of extend flank. We'll do that. There's an objective down here too, right? Yep. Okay, I'm trying to avoid deploying our troops in open ground. Ooh, very good cover there for Foreman. Southern objective is going to have very good cover. And I better remember how to... trying to change my facing. There we go. Apparently it's shift, because I think the Confederates are probably going to try and go around our flank. If they're going to do that, I want to make sure I'm set up to defend against that. As well. Put some artillery on the objective. Put some cavalry down here around the flank. These guys are all carrying sharps, so they're not going to be the best. Alright. In terms of melee. But we'll do this. Alright, so we've got a refused flank down here. We're actually going to put the artillery up here in case they try and break through. So we'll have an artillery battery kind of on the objective, an artillery battery. Linking our flanks, I guess. No, that seems kind of wasted. Let's put them down here. Alright, so they'll be on the southern flank. I think the enemy's going to try and go around our flank. So that's why I'm doing that. I'll just expand these northern brigades a little bit further up. Shift the line just a bit north. In a way that it shouldn't matter. We're still closely aligned enough. So I think that's going to be our deployment here in the south. We'll see how this all pans out. Okay. Alright, so our troops are in good defensive terrain. They're dug in. We'll see how many men the enemy has to send against us. I'd rather you be a little bit closer to the edge of that wood line. I think they lose a little bit of cover over there, but we can hit the enemy coming up those slopes in the open. You can see here the enemy is trying to go around our flank. That's a lot of manpower. Oh boy. Looks like there's a lot of skirmishers to our front, so this kind of feels like it's a diversionary action up in the north. The main action's going to come around here on the flank. Okay. These guys are in the open. All right. There you go. Some nice Napoleons firing canister into this enemy unit that's meleeing with us, but now another enemy brigade is coming up. Meanwhile, Lynch is firing in support, but he's also exposing his own flank. Garfield is killed. Buford coming in from behind. We're flanked. Lunken. Oh, God. I don't even know if we have to do. Alright. Garfield's retreating. This artillery battery's dead. Our flank is a little bit exposed. Garfield's men did recover a bit, so it looks like they're shooting now. They're also launching a major attack in our center. And there goes Greg's brigade. God damn. I have a commander up here, guys. Way out of the action. For the most part, anyway. Okay, so we lost the southern objective. It's not really important to the outcome of the battle, I don't think. I think we end up retreating north anyway. I'm not going to try and hold the southern line. I'm going to retreat north. We'll use our cavalry to delay the enemy, and we'll pull back north. We'll refuse our line north. There's really no... We're overextended as is, so there's no real reason to hold the line in the south. Well, if you're just going to stand there, then run away. Shift north. Actually, hold here. Alright. I don't have melee cavalry. I've got kind of skirmishing cavalry. Okay, we just need to buy time for these guys to pull back. Artillery included. We'll pull back on this northern objective again. So you see the next step is to withdraw. Bragg has the guts to attack us ferociously to our right, but there's no point to defending this position anymore. It's advised to rally your forces on this here in Wilkinson Road and hold on as much as you can. So we've got additional troops up north, which again we're in the process of withdrawing the army. That artillery might be a goner. Meanwhile, these two brigades, Harris and the Springfields, are doing good work. on these couple of Confederate regiments, and they're kind of acting as the hinge of our flank, but we're going to have to pull them out soon as the Confederates advance on us. God damn it, get out of there. Alright, so our third corps of green boys is on the way. Alright, Harris, you're going to withdraw now. Springfields withdraw, ammo wagons withdraw. Everybody pull north. These guys are doomed. Get the fuck out of there. God damn, these guns are so fucking slow. Yeah, but the game doesn't just let you withdraw like that. I mean, I suppose I could have. It would have been easier to withdraw at the start, but the scenario's scripted so you don't do that. Anyway, our artillery that's dying at great expense is mostly going to act as a rear guard, I suppose. All right. Okay. Yeah. It's unfortunate, too, because, I mean, artillery is really valuable. To have guys just die like that to essentially no purposes. Less than ideal. I remember when I played the stock version of this, the Union had a lot of cavalry, which was very useful in this battle, because it kind of wreaked havoc on the Confederates by sweeping in their rear and capturing half their batteries. Yeah, ideally you would have the enemy in the open. Obviously, there's some wooded line here with a lot of open approaches, so we'll see what happens there. Trying to capture our supply wagon. Cut them off with our own. There you go. Okay, enemy skirmishers surrendered. That was predictable. Burnside's brigade's retreating. That was not ideal. Get some artillery up here, too. Well, the good thing is also we're on high ground, I think. Looks like there's a lot of ridges around here, so... Alright. Burnside, you damn coward. And we're strung out up here. Get these guys into the woods. They want to run their horses right past us. That is a good way to get a lot of their horsemen killed. There's a nice little fence line here. I wish I could take defensive position up along it, but apparently I can't. Okay. There you go. These guys are taking enormous casualties on their end. Charging across open fields. Got it. 2 reserve brigades will go in behind. A little bit of a mess. Trying to reorganize my scattered forces. Get you guys back. Get your supply wagon back there. Alright, we've got some troops that are kind of in the open. I don't need to retreat that far back. But overall, I think we're in a decent position now. Probably expanded further left than we need. Alright everybody, I'm actually going to go ahead and cut this video off here. It's a little bit early. Normally we go around 30 minutes. We're closer to around 20. We've been driven out of our positions here in the south. We've withdrawn north. We've established a new defensive position along sort of this wooded line, but also in these open fields here in the northern sector of the defensive position in the Battle of Stones River. So we've suffered some setbacks. We've been driven from our positions, but overall I'm still confident, especially now that we've got most of the army all concentrated in one spot, that we'll still win the battle and win the day. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here, and we'll rejoin the battle as the defensive shifts north, and the Confederates, you can see here, launch a series of attacks which will grow in intensity to try and drive us from our positions and the field. Alright guys, thanks again for tuning in. Until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.